Elsa Hastat ka lindur me 7 gusht të vitit 1970. Aktualisht është ambasadore e Suedisë në Tiranë. Hastat ka punuar për të drejtat e njeriut që nga viti 1997, kryesisht në Ish-Bashkimin Sovjetik, por edhe nga viti 2008 në Vietnam. Hastat shërbeu nga viti 1997 dhe në vitin 1999 në Agjencinë e Zhvillimit të UNDP-s në Bielorusi. Që nga viti 1999, Elsa Hastat ka punuar në Agjencitë e Bashkëpunimit Ndërkombëtar të Zhvillimit Suedeze, njohur ndryshe si SIDA. Hastat ka punuar gjithashtu në Çeçeni dhe Kaukazin e Veriut në Azinë Qendrore. Nga viti 2008 deri në vitin 2011, Hastat është punësuar nga SIDA për të shërbyer në ambasadën suedeze në Vietnam, ku ajo punoi për të drejtat e njeriut. Në vitin 2011, ajo u bë shefe e departamentit në SIDA dhe në 1 shtator 2019 ajo mori detyrën e ambasadores suedeze në Republikën e Shqipërisë. Ajo është vajza e gazetares së njohur suedeze Disa Hastat dhe dramaturgut britanik Arnold Wesker. Është e martuar me Christopher Leandoer dhe është nëna e Young Lian dhe Miriam Leandoer Hastat. Zonja ambasadore, faleminderit që na keni pritur në shtëpinë tuaj këtu në Shqipëri.
Thank you for coming and welcome to the Swedish residence.
Si është Shqipëria? Para se të vi ambasadore këtu, a e njihni Shqipërinë, kishte dëgjuar për vendin tonë?
First I want to say I love Albania. I love Albania because you have everything. It's beautiful as a country, you have mountains, you have the sea. But you are also fantastic people because you are warm and you are accessible. It's easy to talk to you. And I think you are curious and you are in the middle of Europe, so it's familiar also. And what did I know about Albania? Yes, I knew about Albania. I've been working in Sweden 7 years with Western Balkans. So I was aware of Albania. And when I started 7 years ago, Albania was the #1 country when it comes to EU accession. Everyone said, oh, in Albania, everything we do goes perfect. So I was always a little bit curious. Many people in Sweden love Albania, so I really wanted to come here. And then before coming here, I was preparing, reading books, getting to know the country, so I would come prepared.
Ju keni vizituar shumë qytete të Shqipërisë, unë e shoh nga rrjetet tuaja sociale jeni shumë aktive, sidomos fundjavave. A ka ende një vend që të ka lënë përshtypje në Shqipëri, diçka të veçantë?
Well, firstly, I'm not ready with Albania. I've not been to the very south. But my feeling is that beautiful cities are outside Tirana, to be honest. Tirana is a city, you know, it's urban, you have houses, you have restaurants, but beautiful things, old streets, is outside. So yes, I go outside. Berat was beautiful. I love Berat. But I love traveling around because the mountain is dramatic. It's so beautiful. And when I look at my photos, they're all the same. It's mountains, mountains, because I love the mountains and I cannot stop taking photographs. So I have these selfies and it's the same, but it's so beautiful. I love it.
Me qenë se të pëlqejnë malet, ta sugjerosh ta vizitosh Veriun që është vendi im.
Where do you come from?
Kukës, Has.
Kukës, yes. I've been there. It is the most beautiful way to Kukës.
Yeah.
So dramatic, and it's like, you think you will fall down, but it's beautiful. And then, you know, just outside Tirana, we have, or not outside, near to the residence, we have Petrele, and the Petrele Castle. And that is, wow, and it's just 15 minutes from here. So I will take my children when they come for Christmas.
Me qenë se I përmende fëmijët, a keni kohë pa I takuar ato, do me thënë?
Well, you know, we've left them in Stockholm. My daughter Miriam, she's 19, so she's, for the first time in her life, she lives on her own. She lived with us before. My son is 23, so he's grown up.
I know.
Yeah. But I haven't seen them since October, so I miss them a lot. I think of them every day, of course.
Cila është marrëdhënia jote me Miriamin?
We are close. I would say she's like a friend. She understands me so well. I tell her about people, about colleagues, and she asks me, how was your day? And I know that she will understand me 100%. Maybe she's one of the few people in the world who understand how I think. And we can do everything. You know, we go out, it's shopping, it's cinema, it's reading, it's feelings, cafe, coffee. I think we are very, very close.
A ju pëlqejnë surprizat, zonja ambasadore?
I don't know, no, I don't know, maybe. Yes.
I have a surprise for you.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What is this?
Jag saknar dig. Du är världens bästa mamma. Tack för att du uppfostrade mig så bra.
Oh, it is fantastic. Oh, thank you. Did you do that for me?
Yes,
Wow.
just for you.
Wow, first time in my life.
Really?
Oh, thank you. That was really nice. Thank you. She's very sweet.
Yes.
She's very sweet. She's very generous to say thank you to me. Thank you. Oh.
Cila është marrëdhënia juaj me djalin tuaj? Është një artist, domethënë, a e keni përkrahur idenë e tij të hyj artit, muzikës, një muzikë jo fort e lehtë, është një muzikë e rëndë.
Now I love hip hop, you know. I put on hip hop clothes, he's laughing. I have like hip hop clothes and I go to hip hop concerts and I'm like hip hop mama. No, but I love him. He's fantastic. He's very brave. He started young. He's always been brave. He does everything. He's a little bit like a crazy artist. He loves clothes, painting. And I think I have always supported him. I always said, yes, bravo, you go. And when he was small, he wanted to, you know, dress out, look crazy in the kindergarten. And I said, bravo, you go. He wanted to have makeup. He wanted to have different clothes. I said, yes. So maybe the encouragement. You know, you are fantastic, you go.
Të flasim pak si nën, sa ka qenë e vështirë për ju të rrisësh dy fëmijë, por në kuptimin që ju jeni dhe një diplomate, keni qenë gjithmonë angazhuar me misione ndërkombëtare. Domethënë, sa ka qenë e vështirë për juve?
Well, first, I have a husband, and he's a poet, he's a writer, and he's the father of the children, and he has always been a father for our children. He was home with Jonathan, he was home with Miriam. You know, we have a paternity leave in Sweden. The father stays at home and the mother, separate. First the mother and then the father. He has been a very supportive husband, I must say. So that was, you know, everything. But then I think it's been important for me to work and have a family at the same time. I did not want to sacrifice work. I did not want to sacrifice family. I grew up with a mother, a single mother, no father. My father was in England, and she worked a lot. She was really hard-working mother, and I was on my own a lot. And I didn't want my children to be on their own, so I wanted them to have siblings, so they are two. I wanted them to have a father, so I married. And I think they had more of a family than I had when I grew up. Because, well, I think I grew up a lonely child.
Bashkëshorti juaj është I pandashëm nga ti, domethënë në shumë aktivitete sa herë kam parë ka qenë gjithmonë me juve. Marrëdhënia juaj me të duhet të jetë shumë e ngushtë. Si e keni njohur atë?
Yes, he is supportive. Thank you for saying that. I think he's very proud of me, and that is very nice.
Shqipëria 2019 ka qenë vit shumë I rëndë për Shqipërinë në aspektin politik, nëse mund ta themi. A mund ta bësh një panoramë shumë të shkurtër pra atë që po mendon që po ndodh sot në Shqipëri, ku kemi një qeveri, kemi një opozitë e cila ka dalë nga parlamenti, është krijuar një tjetër, kemi një përplasje që shkoi gati në përplasje të dhunshme.
Thank you for your question. I think a few things that I would like to raise. One is, of course, the negotiation, and that Albania did not get a go-ahead for EU negotiation. Sweden really hoped for Albania to get a yes, and so many countries hoped for that. 25 EU member states hoped for that. So I think here is important for Albania to continue. to do the justice reform. And I think justice reform is the good news. A lot of work has been put into justice reform. It's very, how shall I put it, it's at a sensitive stage. So many things need to be done, but so many things are happening. Spark is happening, you know, it's happening. So that is very interesting to follow. So that is one very good thing that is happening. About the parliament, being Swedish, of course, I think you should stay in the parliament. I think that you should always take part. If you are elected, if you are a politician, you should always stay inside and debate and fight, but you should never walk out. It's like, I think it's important to vote, because if you vote, you can claim accountability. So never leave, stay in. So of course I wish for Albanian parliament to have a lot of politicians, member of parliaments, to stay in the parliament. Because that is democracy, to be in the parliament. And that is the people's expectations. You vote for someone, you want them to be in parliament.
Cilat janë planet e Suedisë për Shqipërinë? A ka aktivitete, projekte që do jenë në vitin 2020?
Good. We will do more. Sustainable fashion. It's fantastic. Yes. We will do that because it has everything. It has sustainable jobs, environment, innovation, trade, business, human rights, you know, to work in a factory with good labor rights. Super important. And Sweden has so much to offer. I hope for that to happen. So that is one thing. More film festivals, more human rights, and of course young people. We want to reach out to young people. And culture, music. When I meet with Albanian young people, I don't think that they know enough about Sweden. I want them to know so much more. Our pop stars, our writers, artists, so much more to do. So I will do one thing. We will have Sweden on tour. We will go out with a bus in Albania. Maybe we come to Kukes, to your town. We go from north to south. Let's talk about the relation between Albania and Sweden, between the people of the countries. I want people to meet. I want activists to meet. I want musicians to meet. And I want business and innovation to grow. When people meet, something fantastic happens. People inspire each other, learn from each other. This is one of my dreams in Albania. I came to Albania with my husband, Christopher. He's a poet and a writer. Maybe he will be inspired and write something here. We are a good team, both eager to explore the Albanian culture, listen to Albanian music, read poetry, and we can't wait until our children, Miriam and Jonathan, will come here to this fantastic country.